Hey y'all, hey, we're back for another review. We are on season 6, episode 13 of the final season of How to Get Away with Murder. Yep, I know, sad. All right, let's just get into it. Michaela and Connor, they're talking about the investigator. They're talking to the investigator separately, trying to explain how Annalise got the recording of them admitting that basically they were coerced into testifying against her. And what they're trying to do, they're also trying to keep their current deals, but they've outed themselves as confidential informants, so those deals are now null and void. Which means now the investigators potentially will agree to give them new deal. Will get potentially they will agree to potentially give keep the deals with them, but they have to be under new negotiated terms that now include Asher's murder into that whole dealing. However that works. All right, so Vivian, Gabriel's mom, is talking to Annalise, and all Annalise wants to know is what Hannah told her. Like, what does Hannah have to do with all of this stuff that's happening and people trying to take her down and all this good stuff? And Vivian tells her that Hannah doesn't know about Gabriel. So I guess Hannah doesn't know that she has a nephew, which would be Gabriel, and she wanted it to stay that way, which is kind of another reason why she left Sam, coupled with the fact that he was cheating with Annalise. All right, cool. So she didn't want Gabriel to get pulled into their mess. Got it? That's understandable. All right. But the mess. What was the mess? Yeah. What was the mess? We'll figure out. Hold on. I'll tell you what the mess is in a little bit. That Vivian does not want Gabriel to be involved in. Vivian goes on to say that Sam and Vivian goes on to tell us that Sam and Hannah, brothers and sisters, their parents they were in the home, but they were absent. So, they were probably at work all the time or whatever. So they felt abandoned, and that they were desperate for love and attention, and that they found love and attention in each other. We see each other. Sam and Hannah, brother and sister, found love in each other. So what I take that to mean is Sam and Hannah were knocking each other off. Goddamn. Now that was just too much for me. Let me give it some wine. So that would be the reason why Hannah is so inundated with taking Annalise down, because the last time we saw Hannah, if I recall, it was after Sam's death, and she was fixated on the fact that she was going to take Annalise down, and now I guess she's just here to pay the piper. Which, all right, that's cool, girl, but Vivian kind of gives us a little more insight into why she's so inundated with it. Not because, oh, you killed my brother, or you have something to do with my brother's death, but you have something to do with my lover's death, and then my baby daddy's death, potentially. Hold on. We're going to get to it. Wait. All right, so we're going to flash back right quick to Annalise and Sam in their early days. And even then, Sam was worried about Annalise drinking. Sis was still throwing him back at that point. We also get a glimpse of Frank and Sam's relationship, which seems a bit tumultuous, like they're, always kind of whispering behind the shadows. And the strife that's between Sam and Frank is to be expected, because if you can recall, Frank is the one that caused the car crash that somehow killed Annalise's baby years earlier. Okay, but I'm sure Annalise doesn't know that Frank was the person that caused the accident. So what I think I understand is Sam didn't want Annalise to do something. I think she was testifying for Wes's mom and help her. I don't think Sam wanted Annalise to help Wes's mom. So Frank was supposed to cause a car accident so she can't make it to court. However, the accident was so bad that she lost the baby. Okay? Stick with me. All right. But again, Annalise does not know, or did not know, or doesn't know Sam and Frank's relationship. Well, guess what? Sam and Frank have a different kind of relationship too. I'll tell you at the end. Stick with me. I got to go through my notes. All right, go. All right. So we flash to currently, and Bonnie and Frank. Wait a minute. I missed something. Okay, Bonnie, Frank, and Annalise have to come up with a plan to present to the court that doesn't sound crazy, and that paints the picture as to why Hannah is so mad at Annalise for stealing her man/brother. Yeah. I'm confused as well, but yeah. So it's gonna come down to Hannah single-handedly wants to take Annalise down for stealing Sam and stealing who she has been in love with all this time, which is also her brother. Just happens to also be her brother. Okay? All right. So Vivian tells Gabriel that, they're packing up. I think Vivian and Gabriel about to get the fuck out of Dodge because shit's about to get thick and they don't have no stake in the game no more. That he needs to let go of the past, and she flashes back to Frank calling and Frank telling her that if she ever sees Sam again, that he's coming for her and Gabriel. And that was based on the email that she received last episode from Sam saying, hey, I want to be in my son's life. I want to see you. So I'm assuming she had gone to meet Sam at least once after the email, and Frank telling her, don't see Sam no more, or I'm coming for you and Gabriel. And this is after Sam had already got taken up with Annalise. Okay? So Frank probably did that to protect Annalise's best interest. All right. Tegan and Annalise are looking up Hannah's phone records and realizes that she has been near the FBI building or within the close proximity quite often. So she's probably the one pushing them to take Annalise down, which is to be assumed at this point. And Frank tells him that his Aunt Beverly may be able to help. Who is Aunt Beverly? I don't know at this point, but Aunt Beverly seems to be somebody with some power. That's all I know. All right, so for some reason, Nate wants the traffic light footage from Bonnie's accident when her brakes got cut. That one time way back when, and we learn that Nate is obsessed with the fact that he needs to take down the governor, and that as Xavier was just the start. Now this is my thing. Nate, let it go, baby. Just let it go. Let it go, brother. Like your dad, he did. I understand the guilt. Sorry, I thought I heard a dog. I understand how you feel, okay? But you cannot take down a governor. Not single-handed, baby. You're going to die. You know how many people died trying to take down this governor? You gonna die, Nate. Like just let it go. Just go ahead and cash in your pension plan from the police department when you a cop. Yeah, but I don't know. He went to jail for murder, so he might not have a pension plan. But just figure out a way to just retire. Just find you a little nice mamacita and just go on about your life, brother. Because it ain't worth it, man. Just let it go, Nate. I want you to come out on top. I want you to come out alive. But I don't think he will. I think a couple more people gonna die before the season ends, and we ain't got that more episodes left. Okay, just wanted to say that. All right, so the investigators threaten Connor, with going to jail, and they do this by saying that they're also going to charge Oliver along with him, if he doesn't take the new deal and help them take Annalise down. They're going to get Oliver for tampering and all this hacking and all this other stuff that Oliver has been doing all these years for Annalise once he joined the team. So now Connor has to weigh, his best interest. Do you want to look out for Annalise, Michaela, and everybody else, or do you want to look out for yourself and Oliver? Now you got to balance the scales. Sucks for you. All right, so Nate is talking to the investigator, and he gives him the traffic light footage, and what that footage does is put the Agent Pollock. So Agent Pollock is the rogue FBI agent that killed Asher and was working with the Castillos. Well, guess what else she was doing? Trying to kill Bonnie. The traffic light footage puts her within 2 blocks. 2 blocks of Bonnie's car the same night that the brakes were cut. And then Nate finally puts it together that she is the corrupt officer working for the Castillos, and that the FBI, they need to take her down. They need to investigate her, and they need to go all the way up to the governor. And the FBI reminds him that, speaking of coincidences, you were also at the same wedding that D.A. Miller expired at. So on the night he died. So do we want to explore everything? Let's just open all the coincidences. Why don't we? And he tells him that y'all look into Pollock, and either y'all look into Pollock or I'm liable to say anything on the stand, because he is a witness for the state at this point. So he could get up there and testify against Annalise, or he can get up there and testify that, hey, this FBI agent is corrupt. Y'all need to look in all their cases and all this other stuff. So y'all need to figure it out. So Nate just kind of left it up to them. y'all investigate Pollock or just leave me alone. Like I gave y'all all y'all needed. I washed my hands of the situation. This is not the time to wash your hands. This is not the time to wash your hands, Nate. You have put the FBI in a position to take down another FBI member all the way up to the governor, or to take you out, Asher. Because remember, Asher thought he was powerful once he had the FBI on his side, and you see where he's at. Just saying. So I don't think that's a good place for you to put them in, but what the hell do I know? I'm just watching the show. All right, so Bonnie tells Annalise that they haven't found any evidence that ties Hannah to Sam as her lover, but she wants to believe Annalise. Annalise tells them that they have to kill him because she really wants to believe Vivian on this one so bad for whatever reason. Sure. Moving on. Gabriel and Vivian are getting ready to leave, and he's disheartened at the fact that he is leaving with even less than what he showed up with. But what he does do is he thanks his mom for making him Gabriel and not Sam. So I guess he was saying to his mom, even though you were bitter and you were upset and you were mad at the fact that Sam, cheated on you and left you with Annalise, you did not allow that to affect how you raised me. You raised me to be a good person for the most part. So I just kind of appreciated that. And, that was a good statement for him to make, because his mom has kind of been tortured with the fact of, Sam leaving and Annalise, and then her son ended up working with Annalise, just this whole web of things. So I guess that was just kind of the bow to kind of tie it up. Like, all right, no matter, what happened, I'm good. I turned out to be a pretty good person. So fuck it. That's what I got from it. All right. So Tegan finds Hannah's yearbook from high school, and, she was a good student. She had good grades. But what happened is she noticed in her yearbook that Hannah has missed a lot of days out of school. And her parents told the schoolhouse, hey, Hannah missed a whole lot of days her senior year because she had mono. Girl, you don't miss no 80-something days from no damn kissing bacteria, or whatever the fuck it is. Hell if I know. And Annalise thinks hard. She thinks long and hard on that thing. And she thinks that if you don't miss 89 or 80-something days of your senior year because of mono, maybe you missed because you were pregnant most of your senior year. So that puts together that Hannah was probably pregnant by Sam, which means that Hannah is not mad because Annalise stole her brother from his ex-wife, but because she stole her baby daddy from her. Boom. Drops bomb. All right, cool. Not cool, but cool. Listen. All right, so, they put two and two together, and yeah. So Tegan is at a lab calling in a favor, and she's like, I need this DNA sample run against Annalise deceased husband's sample. I need it ASAP. I'm just paying this little bit of under the table money. Get that back to me ASAP. So that's coming back. Results coming back. Simultaneously, the investigator calls Nate back and tells him that he was right about Agent Pollock and that they have her in the interrogation room. So we do see her in the interrogation room, but I think they already know that she's corrupt. We're gonna find out next episode, I hope. I think they already know because they have her in that room, but nobody's in there interrogating her. She's just sitting there. So I think he's gonna go into that room and say, hey, you done slipped up, your slip showing. They know who you are, so you need to, clean up the pieces. That's what I think. All right. So, Annalise calls Bonnie back and lets her know, hey, we did a DNA test. I was operating under the assumption that the baby was Bonnie, because I think Bonnie was in the foster care system, or Bonnie had like a tumultuous childhood. I don't remember. That was so long ago. But Annalise calls Bonnie back, and the samples come back from the DNA lab, and it turns out that Sam is a match for Frank. Sam is a match for motherfucking Frank. You know what that means? Frank is Sam's damn son. Also. So, Sam had a baby with sister Hannah. Sam had a baby with Annalise that did not make it. And Sam had a baby with Vivian. What the fuck? I was floored after that. I was like, y'all went too far. Y'all have gone ABC. Who wrote this? Shonda? I don't know. Shonda Rhimes. All them people in them. Y'all done went too far with this shit here. Sam got a baby by his sister. God, that's one way to, if you're gonna end the season, that's how you do it. So yeah. Frank is Sam's son, which I guess is why earlier in the episode, Sam, when they were doing the flashbacks, Sam and Frank got in. Well, Sam and Annalise got into it because she got mad because Sam told Bonnie that she can't date Frank anymore. I guess, he didn't really like Bonnie. And not only that, but I think Bonnie and Sam were sleeping together at some point. So I guess father and son can't sleep with the same girl under the same house. So, baby, this shit is thick. It's too much happening. So Frank is possibly Sam's son, and Hannah is Frank's mom. Now, my question is, how in the fuck doesn't Frank know that that is his dad and Hannah's his mom? And to further complicate things, if I'm not mistaken, Frank helped dispose of Sam's body, or he was there, so he had a hand in on his father's death. Girl, this is too much. This too much. So we got 2 episodes left. And we see in the next episode that Laurel's worrisome ass shows up in the next episode. I guess she's gonna take the stand. Can somebody chop her head off already? Because she's too annoying for me. Yeah, so that's episode 13, season 6 of How to Get Away with Murder. Tell me what y'all think about this whole bomb drop of Sam being Frank's dad after all these years. Let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the description bar. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.